welcome to a very haphazard Vlogmas episode 2. So similar to the last episode that you saw on Monday, this episode will be a little bit of a catch-up because I had a ton of footage from Sunday. So I'm going to throw you back in time to that footage right now, and then I will catch up with you in just a minute. Good morning. It is Sunday now, and I got some work done on the lotus flower hat. I think I'm 2 repeats in. There are 5 total repeats of the lotus pattern, and it's knitting up super quick because, I mean, it's super chunky yarn. So I really like it. It's a very quick project. I think it'll be a really cute hat. We'll see how tall it is. I'm worried that it's going to be like a little bit too big. So we'll see. I keep trying it on as I'm going, but I will work on this more tonight probably. Maybe this afternoon. We'll see how much energy I have today. But what I want to work on right now is the wall hangings. I think they're out of the frame. I don't think you can see them, but the Halloween ones are still up. So I need to take those down. And I also need to replace the Halloween fabrics in these hoops that hang on the wall. So I have a couple options, and then I have the pre-cut scraps that I had left over from the postcard from Sweden quilt that I'm going to work on putting into just a cute little, probably asymmetrical improv block instead of doing like a traditional block. I think that's just more what I'm feeling right now. So I'm gonna at least make one of the wall hangings. I don't know if I'll get it quilted today, but I'll at least get the top of it pieced and then get the hoops redone with different fabrics. So I think that's pretty much the main goals for the day, and then I'll see what else I have time for. But I'm gonna drink my coffee and get started on this. Okay, so I have these colors. I also have a lighter green and a lighter pink, but I only have one of each of these. So what I'm thinking is I like, you can probably hear the kitten having a playtime. I think I like having the 4 that go together rather than, well, I don't have to use 2 of every color. All right, now I don't know. But looking at these blocks, 4.75 by 4.75 blocks cut in half. So I guess that's the size I'm going to cut out of the white fabric. So let's do that. Okay, do I want to try to cut 4.75 or do I want to just cut 5? And I think I'm going to cut 5. All right, I don't know how many half square triangles of the white that I need because I don't have a plan. So we're just gonna go with those 2 strips for now. All right, let's find out if I'm going to regret cutting these at 5 instead of 4.75. What kind of shapes do I want to make? I have no idea. Let's just play around. Do I want to sew them together and then cut them? I'm making a pinwheel right now. That's clearly what I'm doing. Do I want to sew them together and then cut them in half so I have tiny half square triangles and like make more work for myself? Maybe. I might decide to do that. Or I could see if we put the 2 pinks together. And I don't have to use white every time. I could also like put green over here. Okay, that's something. We're doing something. I don't know what it is yet, but something is being created. All right, I think to get the size I want, I will need to use a couple more. No, I don't want to have too much of one color down there. I feel like it's going to be too heavy on the pink down here. I'll have to pull out all the colors. Need one more pink. This pink is darker than the other ones. How much is that going to bother me? I don't know. I kind of like that. Do you like the red, just single red square there? I think so. I'm going to stand here and stare at this for like 15 minutes while I debate whether or not I like what we have going on. I think I like the balance of having those 2 light colors like away from each other. I think that has enough white balance that I like it. I mean, it's just a wall hanging. I'm not going to do, anything special with it. So if I like it, then maybe we should just go with it. All right, let's sew it together. No. Stay. Stay. Bless your little kitten heart. Yeah. All right, let's go wear the kitten out. Let's go. All right. Do I remember how I had this laid out? No, I don't. Nope, this is too pinwheely. All right, this part's too pinwheely, so. How's that? What do we think? Something like that. All right, I think I'm gonna trim these. Do I want to trim them? What do we think? Should we trim or not to trim? Would it help line things up? Yes. Yeah, they are a little wavy. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and trim them really quickly. Should I have trimmed the white blocks a heck of a lot more? Yes. Do I care? Not really. I mean, it's just going on the wall. It doesn't need to be perfect. It was just scraps, so good enough. All right, so it is now Monday, and yesterday, as you just saw in the footage, I got one of the hoops done. I actually didn't do the second one because I didn't love any of the other fabric choices I had. None of them really matched the wall art that I have up. So I'm actually gonna run to the quilt shop today. So we're gonna do a little bit of a holiday quilt shopping, holiday quilt fabric shopping, something. We're gonna run and do that during my lunch break right now. And then I also wanted to show you yesterday, or last night, I finished the lotus flower beanie for my best friend. And I know in the vlog that went out on Monday that, well, today is Monday, but it's not for you, it is for me. But I kept saying that I had 5 repeats. It was only 3. I was looking at the wrong, because remember that pattern has like 6 patterns in it. I was looking at the wrong one. That's why I was confused. I figured that out, luckily, before I had done anything I shouldn't have done. So worked out perfectly, fits wonderfully. And so I attached the pom, and I still need to weave in the ends, so I will do that today. But this maybe took me 3 or 4 hours because, I mean, it's huge, chunky yarn, and size 13 needles. So super, super fast and really fun pattern. I highly recommend purchasing this one and knitting this hat up. It's also going to be a ridiculously warm hat just based on how thick this yarn is. Knowing my friend, she is hot all of the time and I don't see her wearing this a lot. I don't think she's realized that, but we'll find out how much she wears it. So it's done. I am going to make one for me eventually, not until I finish the other gift knitting that I need to do. So I'm probably going to cast that project on tonight. So the plan for today is to run to the quilt shop, find a fat quarter that will go with my other wall art, get that up, and definitely cast on the hat that I need to get started on. So I'm gonna take you along with me. I found these fat quarters in a basket in the quilt shop and I really liked a couple of them, but I think the green one with the Santa on it goes with the fabric and the theme the best, so that's the one I ended up getting. I always start these clips with all right, or so, or something like that. So I'm trying not to. We're just gonna jump right in. It is Tuesday, I think, theoretically. In some universe it's Tuesday, and I got some knitting on the Appalachian Trail hat done last night. So I'm like, I don't know, 3 or 4 rows into the brim. I'm going to work on that tonight a little bit more, but yeah, I'm realizing how thin this yarn is, and it's going to take me quite a long time, but I really want to have this in the mail by like the 20th. So I have 2 weeks. I can get it done in 2 weeks, surely. I don't have anything major to do this weekend, so maybe I can spend a good chunk of time watching movies on the couch. Oh, I do need to bake. We'll find out. So I may try to get a lot of this done this weekend. I'm definitely going to work on it tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. And I hope you have enjoyed my very haphazard Vlogmas, and I will see you in the next one on Friday.